So basically, we've been building for a quick recap, we've been building the Urban Dictionary of Economic Data. We use that on our Saturday morning show for when we do the Men Lie, Women Lie, Numbers Manipulate show, right? And we get we get our what we're going to talk about on Saturday from the Monday show when we go through the numbers to review. So we used to have this, or we still do have it, this Google Doc that had like some terms and that would look up and make it easy to understand, make it like, to break it down. However, I got tired of using that Google Doc. It wasn't like too intuitive, too efficient. So we said, all right, we're going to create an app for a dictionary app where we can have that Urban Dictionary. And that's what we did. So what we've been working on the past few weeks, where we built the API layer, the API microservice. We have the post endpoint done. We have the get all. We have the get all endpoint, which has query parameters, pagination. Actually, is that one? I'm not sure if we did that with the get all, but we do have a searchable endpoint, right? And where we can put in the keyword that we're looking for. We have the get by ID endpoint. We haven't done the patch yet. We haven't done the put yet. We haven't done the delete yet. Those are going to come a little bit later. We built the API. We connected the API to the database. We're using Mongoose. We're using MongoDB as our database. Everything is local right now. I might end up deploying it to maybe Firebase, and then we can include using Terraform to deploy this to Firebase at some point. But right now it's running locally, and it's perfectly fine running locally. And then we connected the front end to the back end. So we had so after you do the search, list the different terms that come out in the search results. When you click on the term, it's going to take you to the term details. So what do we have left to do, right? For this, what I have added on the list today is we want to handle when a term is not found. We want to create a route for the search results instead of just having it in the homepage right now. We want to keep the search on all pages, on all routes, and then we want to route the search and definitions correctly. And then, which this is definitely not going to come today, but we want to create a page to add new terms. It should have a WYSIWYG editor for the definition. It should have a WYSIWYG editor for the example. And there's some more things that are going to have to go into that, but then you should be able to add more than one example, right? So those are all of some of probably should add that to our Trello board, which, maybe we'll start off with doing that. Maybe we'll start off with adding everything to our Trello board, and then we will actually start to get to work, all right? So, and then during the breaks, we're going to talk about, I didn't write it down here. We're going to look at some animal video, and then we're going to talk about some mindset stuff, and then we're going to wrap it up with some agile stuff, right? So let's get to it. We're going to start off with our timer. It's time to do. And we're going to go over to our Trello board. Actually, let me do this first. Let's go here. All right, perfect. All right, cool. So let me go back over here. All right, let's go over to our Trello board. And we got my guy, Memicify, in the building. What's good with you? How you doing tonight? All right, so we are going to, let me add this to my Trello board. Backlog we have. Do I have that one already? I don't think I have that one yet. Nope. All right, handle when searched. Term is not found. So what I mean by this is if we look at the app, right, and I type in, I don't know, ABC 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And I search, I'm going to get this error because it can't find the term. So we want to handle that. We don't want to get error. We just want it to say that search is not found, right? So we're going to look into that. And then we also want to do create a route for the search results. We want to link the logo to the home page. And we want to, or whatever we consider the home page to be, we want to keep the search on all pages. I need that one. Create a page to add new terms. All right, so that is our plan. I mean, not our plan for tonight, but that's some task that we need to do. All right, let's put this over here too. Let's go here. One second. All right, cool, perfect. Okay, one more thing. Cool. All right, so that's the plan. Let's see. So okay, I had this already. So let me get rid of this one. I already had that. How do I? It's archive, I guess. All right, cool. Let's go to. So what do we want to do first? I want to actually. I think I'm gonna not wait, but I'm gonna do the. Let's get this easy one out of the way, right? So let's do this. I'm gonna add all these to do. Handle. I'm gonna add that to do, and let's go to. All right, let's do this. Let's start off with these three, right? And then we will, and as we move them along the board, as we close them, we'll pull in other things, right? So let's start off with the easy one, right? Let's just do this, get this one. Oh, I already had handle when definition is not found. All right, cool. Let's get rid of this over here. Let's go delete that. All right, let's go with, let me move this back to do. We don't need that. I already had that on the board. I didn't see it. So let's do that. Delete, delete. All right. So let's start off with this and then we'll keep the search on all pages. All right. Let's go. All right. So I'm going to go. So what we want to do is here, we want to, let's just make this a link. So when you click on this, it takes you back to the home page. All right. Let's go with over here. And we're going to go to, let's just do a link to, okay. And let me see how we are supposed to React link back to home page. Is it just a slash we put, or? I guess it's just a slash. Didn't want to think it was that simple, but I guess it is that simple. All right, so now we have this. If we go here, and now if we go to here, we're gonna definitely fix this blue because we don't want it to be blue. But if we go and we search for jobs, we have this, we click on this, and it doesn't transfer over. Why doesn't it transfer over? That's interesting. Do we have, okay. So we might have to make this a component if that's the case. Okay, I think I know why, but we're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that. All right. So let's fix that because I want it to be, I don't want it to, we want it to be like standard, right? This should show up on every page. So in order to do that, we might need to do the route thing first, right? So, okay, let me see. So here's the problem, right? Both of them are being treated as a route, and we don't necessarily want that. Well, so let's do this. Let's go to our Kanban board, because let's just do the keep search on all pages, because that's gonna pretty much do that whole routing thing, which is kind of this one too. Let's move this back over here. So let's do these two, right? Because this is these are kind of similar to each other. So we're gonna go back over here. We're going to create another route. Let's go to make this bigger. Let's go here. Let's do a search results page. New JavaScript search results page.js. And we're going to add that. And we're going to say, we're going to copy the same thing from the definitions page into here. And we're going to go here. So we started working on this last time, but we'll finish that later. So we're going to do return and like that. And close that. And we're just going to return something for now. We're going to say hello. All right. And this is supposed to be search results page, saying that it's not used. Cool. And what we're going to do now, we're just going to add another route. Or let's export it. Export. Okay. I guess I need that maybe. I don't know. Let's see. No function. All right, cool. And all right, so we're exporting that. And we're going to go into here and we're going to say path search results page, and we would want the path to be search and I guess term. I'll figure that part out later. But let's go to have that link to path name term.id. That's when you click on this. So this right here, we want it to go. So here, we want this right here to go inside of the search results page. Yeah, we want this to go inside of the search results page. So let's copy this. I'm not gonna remove it yet, but I'm just gonna copy it. And there's no data coming in, so we need to get the data to come in the same way we did on the other page. So let's see. Let's go to the definitions page so we can do the same thing. Use location. Let's copy the same thing. Let's copy the same thing into the search results page. Oops. All right. Let's see. So this is getting one item. All right, so now we need to pass the data into here. Let me get to, I come back to, I mean, I could just do like that. Oh, something's not right. Hold on, what's not right? Let's see what's going on. It says parsing unexpected token 913. Let's see. Let me see, maybe it can't start off with this. Okay. Let's just put it as a regular div in this case. We have that div, and we need to close it with this div. All right, cool. Let me see if we go here. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna leave this as this for now, and then we're gonna figure out what's going on. All right, so let's get it to fail. And I'm gonna go to, all right, so it doesn't matter. We have errors. Well, let me go to, make sure. So we have error. So let's take a quick look, right? So right now everything is failing because we have things that are not defined. So we need to get that API call working, right? So when you actually do a search, it needs to go to move that, search for terms, on-click search for terms. On-click search for terms, and then it's going to do the set data, response data, right? Get selected term from search result. So here, it's going to do this, and it's going to say navigate to. So we want to do net. So in this case, we want to do so we want to do a navigate as well. Up here, navigate to search. Let's do search results. Let's do search, and we'll go to search word. And where did this get definition data from? Oh, I think it was from up here. So this would just be data, I guess. I don't like data. I mean, I guess it could, yeah. Okay, data, okay, maybe. Maybe we should change that from data to like, we'll leave it for now. We can always come back and refactor afterwards. but maybe later we'll change it to like search results or something, search results data. I don't know, something like that, because we have definition data. We don't want to just be the set data, because that doesn't really tell us much, all right? So we will consider that in the future when we go refactor our code, make it look nicer. All right, so we have this. We have the navigate search state data. As in definition, we had item location dot definition data. So in this one, we can do just data, and that should be the list, right? Let's call this items, 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 and then this would be for each term inside the map. So what is the term being? What is the term? Let's see. If we do for items length over here, where is this term? All right, so let's see where this term is coming from. So we have term. Where is this term coming from? Ah, okay. Terms equals data. So we're gonna have to, oh, wait, terms equals data. It's gonna be like redundant, I guess. So I guess if we go over here then, we could do, so if we're just turning terms into data, we could do, why do we do it that way? So here we have, for the data, we just have data. Okay. Okay. So, all right. So we could just do terms equals items, and we can always change that afterwards. But in here, we'd have terms equals items. Kind of messy, but okay. And local variable term is redundant. That's what I thought, right? Okay.
Lunch break.
See if that is that for now. It did seem redundant. All right, so now it's saying that get selected term from search results is not in here, but we could probably get it from somewhere else. Before we go to break, let's see if we can get that from somewhere else. Function get selected. How are we going to call? Maybe we can do import. Let's see. Maybe we need to export it too, right? From app.js maybe? Let me see. Maybe we need to export it. All right, let's go to break. We'll figure that out. We shall figure that part out, all right? But we are on break. All right, so we're gonna get to our next segment. We're going to continue with what we're doing. Try to fix the errors that we're having, all right? We're gonna get it done, all right? So let's get to it. Let's start up our next timer.
Let's go! Let's go!
All right, let's go. I was talking about on Talk That Tech when you mentioned the men lie, women lie, numbers manipulate show. All right, so we have an error happening. Let's go pull up our error first. Where's my mouse? Okay. So our error is, okay, so the error is that this function is not available. So we need to make that function like public or something, right? So let's go and figure out how to do that. Let me see. We need to make the function public. So let's do some research real quick. React make function in app.js accessible in another JS file. Let's try that. This Google Gemini AI, I think it's pretty helpful actually. So define the function you want to export and then export it. Well, that's simple enough, I guess. Let's try that. Export const. And we want to do equals. Let's try that. That didn't work out too well. Export. Get. Oh, okay. So we need to do that. All right. Well, somewhat. Let's see what's our error. Parsing. Export. Import and export may only appear at the top level. At the top level. So can we take this and move it? Oh, okay. So let me see. No. Let's see. Let's see. Define the function that you want. Let me see, can it be in here? I need to get access to that function. Or actually, maybe I can just, I don't know if I can do that actually. Let's see what we can do. We need to be able to use this function. Let's see. What's up, Rod Brown? What's going on with you? What story? What I don't, man. What I said the other day about the story, like that that doesn't say much to me, Mitch. All right, let me see. Define what function you want. So to make a function in app.js accessible in another JavaScript file in React, you can export the function from the app.js and import it into the other file. Can I do, let me see if I go to the bottom. Export default app. If I'm exporting the app, why wouldn't I be able to do, if I'm, let me see, Well, let me see. Import app from app.js. And let me see. Not in the definitions page. Let's see. Import app from app.js. And if I was to do data, oh, yes. All right, we'll figure that part out after. Let me see. If we do so, this should not be there for now, at least. Can't do that. Other. So I need to, all right, let's try if we were to export default. All right, let's do React export function within a function. Let's see. While you can't directly export a function declared within another function, you can achieve a similar outcome using a different approach. Higher order function recommended, function, outer function, function, inner function, inner logic, return, inner function, exported. Well, maybe I can just move this then. Let's see, because I guess it would only be needed on the search results page. So let's say we were to go here and we take this right here. Let's just copy it for now. Search, just take this all out right here. Take that out. And we say set selected term. So do we take this right here? Can we do that? Let's see. So if we go here and we say let me see, navigate. Use navigate. Oh, I keep adding it to the wrong one. Let's go here. Use navigate. Close out the definition for now. Let's close out all of these packages actually. All right, let's go to, all right, navigate. All right, so we have navigate. We have this. So now when we enter a search term, it's going to make an API request to here. And then the response is going to go here, set the definition data, navigate to the term ID. All right. So then the only thing that we have left is this data, show results. So where is this data coming from at that point? Let's see. So we have show results, data. This data is, I think it's this data over here. It is this data over here. Wonder if I can be able to do that. Well, let's find out. Let's find out. We're gonna do a little bit of trial and error today. So, because if I search, all right, let's just see what happens. Let me go here. I want to see my errors. Let's take a look at the errors first, right? So let's just go to jobs. And we have a blank page, okay. Check the render method of app. All right, so that's nothing. Let's see. Array. Oh, okay, so something is here. All right, so let's go back to here, and I'm just gonna comment out all of the code that goes into, I'm gonna comment out all the code for, that comes after the search results. Where does this go? Let's go starting here, or starting here. Let's comment that out for now. Okay, let's go back to the page. Okay, so you guys can't see the address bar, but it does have the navigation bar is correct, where it shows localhost 3001, search and job. So that's what we wanted. So now if I type in jobs in here, and we do have this over here. So now we just don't have anything showing up on the page yet, which is fine. Let's go back to here. So let's go to our search results page. Do we have a, let's see. I want to see where this is happening. Search for terms. Search for terms is doing this. Console log. Navigate, search for term. That's happening. Let's see. Where is, so let's see. So we have that. It looks like it's hitting the search result page. You need to enable JavaScript to run this app. Let me see. Let's see if we go back to here. Okay, so this also has you need to enable JavaScript. So now when we search for job, all right, so we're gonna do two things. All right, so that is coming from the, all right, so let's take a look at this real quick. This right here is coming from the app.js page. We also want it to come from the search results page, all right? So we got to figure out how we're going to do that. We get into here. Search results page. So what if we, all right, let's do this. Let's comment out all of this extracurricular stuff, right? We don't care right now about going to this page. We just want the terms to be listed. So I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to go like that. So now we don't even have to worry about all this stuff. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's comment out this. Which means I'm going to add a console log and say inside of app or of search results page. Search results page, right? Search results page. Do I need this data? Just gonna leave it for now. Search term ID, we don't need that for now. We don't need navigate for now. I'm not sure about this one yet, but we'll see. All right, let's go here. Axios environment, all right, cool. So let's go back to over here. And we search for jobs. And we have inside, so we are getting inside the search results page. So that's good. So the search results page is loading as it should. However, we're not getting so it's not passing in the data, right? So let's figure out how to pass in the data then. So, items, location, state, data. Let me comment this out for now. Show results. Let's comment this out for now as well. Or let's just get rid of it, I guess. All right, let's just go with nothing to show. Let's just go with that for now. All right, so we have this. All right, I was working on it. So what I was doing was I was removing a bunch of stuff from over here just so we can test it out as bare bone as possible. All right, so we're gonna go back over here and we're gonna go here. And let's go with jobs. All right. So we're still not getting the data passed in, but that's okay. Let's see how we can do that. Items. All right. So items, state, data. If we look at here, how we're doing it for the dictionary, or not for the dictionary, but for the dictionary, the definitions page, it's when you go here, it says const definition data is response data. Now, okay, let's say navigate search word, state data. Let's do this. Let's do a constant for Let's do, instead of definition data, let's do search results data. And let's do that. And if you go here,
Lunch break, lunch break.
Definitions page, we would say definition data, item, console item. All right, let's check that real quick. Right. Got a different error. But before I look at the error, let me see. Yeah, I know the problem is, but we'll come back to that. All right, so let's go to break, but we're just gonna keep working on it until we get it, which is gonna lead into our second break time topic. All right, let's get to our last segment of today, or allegedly our last segment of today, but
It's time to do.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the reason that I want to finish early / on time, is because I want to go watch the last episode of Chicago PD. I do. I do. I want to go watch it. So, let's get to it. All right. So, let's see. So we got a different error now. Our error is cannot read properties undefined reading length. All right. So let's see what's causing that. The error here occurred. Browser router cannot. So something is undefined. So, all right. So what I'm seeing here is line 11, which would be in the search results page, line 11. This is undefined. Items is undefined. Let's see if we could. Maybe I could just do console.log. But I want to log this instead. Let's see if I can do that. And I'm not even going to switch screens, but I'll be able to see exactly where the error is happening. It said that line 7. All right, so there's an error happening when we're trying to get to this right here, right? Search results data. Let's go here. Search results data. So how do we do this here? So if we're looking at this right here, right, when we're passing it over, I need to start making branches so that we don't. I need to make branches for the show so that we don't. It's easy to revert this, but so that we can always have a working state. That would be helpful. We should deploy it. I don't know. Let's see. All right. So we have selected term response. All right. So response data, selected term ID, set term ID. So set data would be, so const definition data, response data. Set term ID. Oh, okay. I see it now. So navigate. All right, so let's do, I'm gonna do all right, let's do const search results data. Okay. And if we go over here, we say set search results. Right, have that. And then we do set term ID. I don't think that really matters much, but okay. So we have navigate. Navigate should be the location. Search results data. So now we get into here. Let's do this. Make this bigger. I'm gonna compare. I'm gonna have the two side by side. So if we have, right, so function, search results page, location, use location, const item. Let's just go with item on this. Item on, let's go to, so const item. Doesn't matter. So this one is gonna be location state. So this is not returning anything. Why is that not returning anything? Because this one would say, let's see, const items location dot state definition data. Let's say we do a third one and we close that. So, get selected term, definition data, set selected term ID. This is just using the term ID here. This is just using the search word here. And it's saying search results data. Search results data is response.data. We have the response data logged. So this should say, all right, search results data should equal the search response data. So then we're passing search results data into the state of the navigate location thing. So now once we get over to here, we should have this data here, because here we're saying log this item. And we have location, use location, const item, location dot state, search results. And then we say console dot log. Keep it the same. So something with the length is messing up because it's undefined. So there is no length because it's undefined. All right. Why Why is that happening? So if we look at over here, we're getting this, but this isn't being passed. So that's the problem. This isn't getting passed. We need to pass this list into, but why is it getting lost? That's what I'm not sure about. Let's go to, actually, let's go and take a look at our components maybe. Let's see. Cannot get length. Let's see here. Why is the definition so console.logs, all right, console.log item, constant location, state, definition data, search result data. We have our search result data here. We have our definition data here. Response.data, response.data. So here, let's try this, right? We're going to log. I'm going to cancel this log. Wait a second. All right. Let's cancel this log. Search results, set search results. Okay. And I'm going to do console.log. Because if it's not showing up here, then that's why it's not going to come through. So I'm going to do console.log, and I'm going to say inside app.js. All right, now we're going to go over here. And that's how I figure these things out, right? Even if it takes time. Let's go to jobs. So, oh, okay, cool. So inside app.js, maybe we just need to refresh. Now inside the search, all right, so we're good. So inside the app.js, inside the search results. Now, oh, cool, look, they're actually showing up. They are actually showing up inside of our search results page. This is awesome. All right, so now we can get rid of that on, we can get rid of this here because they're passing in. And let's go to, and let's get this to work, right? So we have our terms, but we don't have a header. So, all right, so let's go to get rid of this one. And let's go and take that and go like that. Now get search terms from search results. So now let's comment this out. And select set selected term ID. Let's see if we do that. And let's say we do that. We enable that again. You have any errors? No errors. Okay. Let's see. Oh, look at that. So let's go over here now. And now we have links that are showing, although there's no design yet. If we click on one of these, Oh, look at that. Look at that. So that works, right? So that works. Let's go here. We click on another one. All right. So cool. Cool. We're good. So now let me see. Let's take a look at our. So create a route for the search results. So the route is created. I think then on, so the route is created. I think for the, right, let's do a little bit of styling on here. So we can close the definitions page. We can close the definitions page, right? Let's do a little bit of styling though. Let's go to div, take it from the app.js page. I think we can delete this now. Let's get rid of that. And let's go to, let's just do that for now. That's not what I officially want to do, but just so we can have so we can see what's going on. Let's go here, let's go there. Let's refresh. And if we search for jobs and, all right. I will add this one too, I guess. I'm just going to do it here so we don't have to go back and forth. All right, cool. Let's go with that for now, right? So let's go with that for now. So now we can see this. Let's go back to over here. And what can we do? Now, all right, I'm going to put these back together. So now I want like a template. So I want the I want this to be on top of every page. Like I want this stuff right here. I want this whole thing right here to be on top of every page. Right? So I need to figure out how to wrap the routes. Let me see, index.js. And it does app root render. All right, so let's go here. How to create header not header, but how to, I guess it'll be a component, how to create header in React. All right, how to create consistent header in React. There's no AI. All right, so to create header in React, let's see what this one says. Yada, yada, yada. So a component, we would create a component and they would have to put it on top of each, so if we were to create the header, which I don't see the header. Where did they create the header from? Okay, here we go. So we would have a file named header. I have to call the header to every one of them? Yeah. Can't you just have a consistent? I don't know if I want to do that. Gotta think about that. Let me see, because we have app, and then I guess we could do that. I guess we could do that for now. Let's do that. All right, so whatever. We'll create a header component for now. Let's do directory components. And let's do a file header.js. Add. And let's go and take this. I really don't want to do it this way, but whatever. Let's take that. And inside of the header, I'm just looking on the other screen real quick. All right, we're gonna do export default. A lot of extra stuff in there. Okay, whatever. Let's do that. Or not.
Lunch break. Lunch break.
Return. Oh, not that. Got 16. All right, we'll go a little bit longer. Oh, let's put a class. That's why. Export default function header return and so you're gonna require me to close the div. Let's see. I should not be required to close the div. Let me see. So they have return header. So they don't even open up a. I have an idea. All right, let me see something. So what if we were to take this out? So what if we take this out over here, right? That'll get it not to fail. And if we go into index right here, and can I put this? Ooh, what's this? Let's see here. Oh, let me see that. So if we got that, we go here. Car, if we go to lunch break, we're clocking out for the night. All right, so let's see. Let's get. Oh, what is all right? So here, if we were to say import header from components header. And here we say I'm gonna find a better way to do this, but it is what it is. Oh, oh, I see what's going on. This was its own route. Well, it's okay. Oh, all right. Hold on. Wait a second. We might still use a component, but if we were to go to take that, let's say we took this, we take out this route. Well, let me see. Take out this route. All right, just get it to work for now, and then we'll figure out another way to do it. Let's go here. Let's go to. So here we just want to replace it with header. Right? Keyword, search for term is not defined. What are you talking about? Oh, okay. So search for term. Okay, I see what's going on. So search for term is not defined. So we need to move this into the header as well. So search for term. So this function over here, we're gonna have to do the whole thing over, right? So let's copy it into the header. Duplicate code fragment. Okay. Well, if it's a component, let me see something. Function. Export default function return. But they're saying in the header. Okay, so if we were to comment this out then, right? And we do set selected term. Set search results as well. What's failing? Search word. So we're moving everything out of the. Let me see. Here. Let's see. This one as well. This is naturally becoming a lot cleaner. All right, and then we're gonna do from use navigate, and then this is gonna go to navigate like that. Set data. I guess I can copy that for now. There's somebody still using it. All right. Let's go to here. And all right. So no errors there now. Let's go over to over here. And something's happening. Something is happening. Let me go here. Okay, our header is working because we don't have any. Our headers are working because we don't have any code, do we? Inside the, yeah, all we have is calling the header, right? We're just calling the header and slash. So now we want to include our header in the other pages. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, right? But we're just gonna get rid of this, and we're gonna go with header, or we have to import the header. Expected. Let me see. We are just about done. Let me see. Let me see. Why export default? Why do I? I want to actually let me do this. Try this. All right. So let's go here. Let's do a div and a div. Right. And then what if we were to do, can I drop a header in here? Oh, okay. All right. So now let's try that. Let's go look over here. And we go here. Okay. So we search for jobs. Make this a little smaller. Not exactly, but okay. So it's getting there. It's getting there. Let's do, it's just some stylistic changes at this point. All right. So we are going to go into the header and we're going to take off this one. Let's do, so this can be inside of the, this can be inside of here and here. So now if we go into the header and we take this out and we take that out. Oops, take something too much out. Take that out. Should just be this. All right, so I think we got to put a div regardless though. All right, so now if we were to go to, so let's check it out in the browser. There we go. There we go. We have some CSS adjustments to make, but it is working correctly. Let's see, jobs. So I can live with this, right? I can live with this for now. We click on here. So we got to throw in the header on the definitions page, but we're good. We are good. So let's do the definitions page real quick and then we'll wrap it up. Let's go to, take that out. Just do a div here and take that out. And we can just drop in the header. Let's import. All right, and here we'll just say header. And we go here, and when we go back to here, there we go. So we have our search. I don't know if the search, I don't know. Let me see what's gonna happen with the search. I'm not 100% sure what's gonna happen with the search, but let's say consumer, and we search. Oh, good, perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Exactly what we wanted. Perfect. This is great, right? This is great. So we got everything. It doesn't look the best right now. Oh, see, this is showing twice. So we'll have to fix that. But oh, I know why. So let's go here. Get rid of that real quick. We don't need you anymore. We don't need you anymore. Cool. So just some stylistic things to change. But we're looking good. We are looking good. We have our data. That's the most important thing. We have our data. That's what's important, all right? And then stylistic stuff for now. So let's go over to here, or not here. Let's go to our Trello, and we're going to say create the routes is done. And we can do keep the search on all pages is done. And the link the logo back to the home page is also. Look at that. We took care of a bunch of stuff at once, right? Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Cool. Perfect. So next week we'll continue with handle the definitions. Let me go and cross out the stuff that we've completed. Here. But we're pretty much done. We are pretty much done for today. All right. So I'll table the agile thing for next week. But we did a lot. So I'm going to cross out all the things that we got done, create route for search results right in the nick of time. And then I'm going to go watch.
Scrolling through my phone, I can't find a spark. Each day feels like a bug in a broken arc. But my lines of code know me better than they do. In love with these scripts, they hold me true. Conversations fizzle, hearts feel like a chore. Bad dates come and go, but the code's always there. Lines of love in the night, pulling me from despair. These fleeting connections can't break through the strain. I'm lost in these programs, I'm coding my pain. Dining on hopes, but the vibe feels so wrong. Wondering if I can fix what's taking too long. But while dinner gets cold, my thoughts start to race. I'd rather be debugging in my own safe space. Is it me or the code that keeps me awake? Bad days come and go, but the code's always there. Lines of love in the night, pulling me from despair. These fleeting connections can't break through the strain. I'm lost in these programs, I'm coding my pain. Okay. Dining on hopes, but the vibe feels so wrong. while dinner gets cold, my thoughts start to race. I'd rather be debugging in my own safe space. Is it me or the code that keeps me awake? Awake. Bad days come and go, but the code's always there. Lines of love in the night, pulling me from despair. These fleeting connections can't break through the strain. I'm lost in these programs, I'm coding my pain. So I lay down my